Hey YouTube, this is The Green Prepper, and today we're going to talk to you about the 12 do-it-yourself skills that will allow you to live a better life now and if SHTF raw scenarios ever came about. The title of our article, once again, 12 DIY home skills projects to maintain a normal everyday life today and during SHTF raw disasters. So basically, we went ahead and compiled 12 of the projects that we've done so that we can actually be more self-reliant and be, be able to be free from, the system if need be. Now, we still have jobs, we still go shop at the store and all that kind of stuff, but we've slowly but surely been compiling different skills so that if need be one day, we can do this. And we've actually found a lot of the things that we're doing are actually better than store-bought stuff, so we've actually started doing the projects permanently. So what we have done on this list is it has videos from our main account, which is The Green Cabbie. And with those videos on this list here, it actually has a brief synopsis of whether the recipe or the how-to, what it includes. And it allows us to be able to show you that you can do it yourself. You can be more self-reliant. You can prepare now and be ready later so that you have the ability to take care of your family no matter what, whether it's a normal everyday situation or if it is an SHTF raw scenario. The first skill that we've really come to love is how to make your own laundry detergent cheap. We actually just made 10 gallons this last week, and it's super cheap, super easy. It's a 2-day process to go ahead and make the laundry detergent, but you can actually make 50 gallons for like $9. So the price of what you would pay for 1 gallon of laundry detergent, you can make 50 gallons. So you can barter that. You can go ahead and make that for your family and stockpile it. You can't beat it at all. And you can actually keep the products on hand, and it's super quick and easy to be able to do. We'll never go back to regular store-bought detergent unless we get it free with a coupon because, my homemade laundry detergent is awesome. It cleans really well. We actually made a new batch recently that had some OxyClean in it as well, which did really well. But do-it-yourself laundry detergent is definitely the #1 skill that we've learned that we really love. To make the 10 gallons, you just need a bar of Zote soap. You need Arm & Hammer washing soda, Borax 20 Mule Team, water, and 2 buckets. And like I said, the exact recipe is in the video, but super easy. And the Zote soap, Arm & Hammer washing soda, and the Borax is actually in a couple of the recipes that we discovered. And, it's indispensable because it gives you the ability to have the freedom instead of paying tons and tons of money, especially if you have a larger family, to wash clothes. You can do it for pennies on the dollar, which is awesome and amazing. The next thing that we learned how to do was do-it-yourself laundry fabric softener. So I don't know if you guys have ever purchased fabric softener or have to purchase dryer sheets, but it gets pretty expensive as well. We also learned how to make this for pennies on the dollar, and basically it makes 3/4 of a gallon. You need water, vinegar, and conditioner. Like I said, the exact recipe will be in there, but it's great because we also learned how to make the homemade dryer sheets, and we use that fabric softener for the homemade dryer sheets, which is really awesome. So we also have the video on the 2 best ways to make homemade reusable dryer sheets, and they last forever. You can continue to reuse them, and you're no longer spending $3 to $6 per pack of dryer sheets, which was totally awesome. And with the dryer sheets, all you basically have to do is you take brand new sponges or old t-shirts, you cut them up into little squares, and you apply the homemade fabric softener or a couple of drops of essential oil to each either sponge or each of the cut up shirts, and it makes amazing reusable dryer sheets. And I know that a lot of you have bought dryer sheets before, and they are just astronomically expensive. Why not use that money that you're spending on dryer sheets for additional preps, for savings for your family, so that you can have a safety net and stability for your family? So really, really good stuff. We also learned how to make dishwashing detergent, the powdered dishwashing detergent. Super easy. It's got Borax 20 Mule Team, Arm & Hammer washing soda, and has sea salt. And some people add some other things, but that's all you basically need to be able to clean your dishes thoroughly. And then below that, we also have a video on how to get extra clean dishes naturally as well without having to use any kind of detergent or anything like that. So quick and easy. Next, we discovered how to make our own homemade body wash. So instead of paying $3 to $6 a bottle for body wash, very, very, very simple. Basically, you take a bar of soap, you shred it, melt it, put glycerin, coconut oil, shea butter, and water, mix it up, let it sit overnight, and then you can, mix in some additional glycerin to make it a little bit thicker, or let it sit out a little bit longer to, evaporate a little bit more, but we were able to make Olay body wash where it is creamy and soft on your skin just like it. So instead of spending $7 or $8 or $9 for Olay body wash, now we're making it for maybe 25 cents a bottle, which is phenomenal and great. And for those of you that hate using bar soap, it gives you the ability to do that as well. Like I said, we've got the recipe and the how-to instructions in the video, so hopefully that is helpful to you. But that's what me and my family are making now instead of spending big dollars on that. Next thing is we show you how to make 100% natural insect mosquito repellent. It's great for lots of bugs, but mostly mosquitoes. And we actually sell this on eBay, and we sell it on our website as well. But we show you step by step how to make this. It's actually better than DEET. It's been tested by some colleges. Some of the mixtures and the concoctions in it have been proven better than DEET. And it's 100% natural, all essential oils. Plus, it also has some coconut oil in there, witch hazel, and water. Spritzes on, non-oily, and it's amazing. So being able to protect yourself from getting West Nile virus because you get bit by mosquitoes or dengue fever or anything like that, especially if you're having to bug out, being able to make a natural insect repellent is awesome. It also repels a lot of other bugs like ticks and chiggers and stuff like that. So if you're going through fields, being able to have your own insect repellent that you can resupply easily and make easily so that you're not dependent on trying to find it somewhere else. Phenomenal and amazing. We use this on all of our camping trips. My wife uses it when we go out for walks. This one here took hours of research, and I share this with you. Check it out because it is an awesome and amazing prep, not only for you and your family, but you could also barter with it. And like I said, we sell this stuff on eBay, so great stuff. Now, anybody who's out there who's a soldier knows that the number one thing you need to protect besides your body is going to be your feet. If your feet fail you, you're not going to go too far. When I used to work out in the woods with at-risk youth, I got something called moccasin foot, which is severe athlete's foot that nothing would take it away. I took all the creams, I took prescription pills, I took Lamisil, all that kind of stuff, and it still didn't go away. Once again, I did hours of research, and I found out how to make 100% natural athlete's foot healing oil, and it helps with toenail fungus, foot fungus, athlete's foot, all that kind of stuff. It's a 30-day supply is the recipe that we give you, and it's great because you're able to keep your feet healthy. You're also able to get a lot of the, because it's got 10 essential oils in it, along with olive oil, it's got garlic oil, and it's got concentrated garlic oil actually, and it's got coconut oil. Completely heals your feet, and your body also takes that in and gets the healing properties from it as well. Hours of research because none of the pills and the lotions or anything like that helped my athlete's foot, and now my feet are wonderful, soft, and I no longer have any kind of symptoms with it. So phenomenal and amazing. Definitely one thing you should definitely check out. The next skill we learned was how to make unlimited, pure, drinkable water from air. That is actually got a particulate filter, it's got a carbon filter, and UV sterilization. And now we are actually making unlimited amounts of water every single day, at our home, and it's pure drinking water. It's better than any bottled water, any water you ever get out of your tap. And it's great because I don't know if you know, but in California they're having severe droughts. A lot of people's wells are drying up, and a lot of people are having to move because there's no water source whatsoever. My mom also has one of these in California, and she's just pumping right along. They've got countertop options that actually produce anywhere from 3 to 9 gallons a day. They've got big options that have 55-gallon barrel drums that actually contain a lot of water, and they've even got huge giant ones that create out thousands of gallons of water a day. So being able to learn the trick on how to make unlimited water from air that's pure and drinkable, definitely a prepper's dream. My family has 3 atmospheric water generators. We got 1 in the garage. We got 2 in the house right now. And so we know that we will never have an issue creating water. If the power grid went out, all you have to do is hook it up to a solar panel wind turbine, and you're good to go. And you have water no matter what, whether it's a drought, whether the water gets cut off, you got, SHTF raw situation. You're completely covered. So, one thing, after lots and lots of research, we were able to find out about this technology. We picked that up for our family, and we're good to go. Next, we did research on how to make rain barrels, and not only just a single rain barrel, but how to be able to expand rain barrels up to thousands of gallons so that you have the ability to, 1, be able to water plants during a disaster or during the everyday, so you have a lower water bill in your garden. 2, to be able to have additional water just in case your water disappears. Your atmospheric water generator is not working. You have the ability to have another water source that you can filter out and you can drink. Another way to be able to protect your family. Water is the most important thing in the world. Water is life. And so we found out how to make rain barrels that didn't leak. And we also found out how to make cheap rain barrels for like $5 so that you can have a basic rain barrel that it's a closed system, and it can continually fill up barrels upon barrels upon barrels. So we got 2 videos here. The never leak rain barrel is what we're running at our house right now. Plus there's another barrel system that we set up at our previous house that basically we had 25 barrels hooked up, and it was a closed system, so you never had to get mosquitoes in it, didn't get any kind of debris in it or anything like that. So definitely check that out. Rain barrels give you one of the things that you need in life, which is water, and you can never get enough water unless it's flooding, and you need to have a house that's high then, or maybe a helicopter. Back in the early days of our prepping journey, we learned how to make unlimited free fertilizer by creating a worm bin. And basically, the great thing about this is, if you were in a SHTF raw situation, this actually takes all of your food and your paper scraps, and it actually turns them into usable, nutrient-rich fertilizer. Now, in the everyday, it helps keep stuff out of your trash. It helps you plant wonderful plants that are edible for you and your family. And it is a closed system, so it continually creates this fertilizer for you, and it never. It's very, very hard to mess up, and we show you in our video how to make it for $5 or under, and it is a phenomenal, phenomenal system. We use it to this day, and the great thing is it continually provides us the ability to have amazing tomatoes, amazing cucumbers, amazing basil and other herbs that we grow, and it just never stops giving. It makes your plants explode. The plants love it. The microbes in the soil love it. So definitely check it out. The great thing that I love about the worm bin, doesn't create a smell. It actually just smells like dirt, and so you can actually have it in your house. Doesn't make a mess, doesn't bring animals or bugs or anything like that. So we love it. And if you get a chance to keep the stuff out of the waste stream, to be able to plant better things for yourself and to keep the trash out of landfill, it's a phenomenal technology that we love. We actually picked that up in the very beginning days when we started thinking about prepping, as well as organic gardening and self-reliance. And there's not a better system to control your garbage in your trash stream, as well as your food scraps and all that kind of stuff. The next thing that we did is we learned how to make indoor growing. Right now we live in Texas, and I know a lot of people also live in very cold climates. And with an indoor grow room, you have the ability to grow year-round. You could turn this system into an aquaponic system, but we had a regular grow bed system with it. And you have the ability to grow year-round, undetected. You can grow edibles, you can grow ornamentals, you can grow medicinals, you can grow all that stuff. It's quick, simple, easy, and cheap to be able to set up. I set this up in probably about 20th, and I was already started to grow. And the great thing is with the shelving system that I set up, I had the ability to have my worm bin on there so that I had the fresh fertilizer coming. I had a sprouting tray so that I could start sprouting stuff like wheatgrass and stuff like that. And then I actually had a growing station where I was growing herbs and tomatoes and cucumbers inside year-round. So definitely check this out because you cannot beat that. If SHTF or raw situations came about, being able to hide your food and grow it year-round outside of the eyes of people who might want to take it from you is indispensable. But right now, if you're limited on space, if you live in an apartment, or you want to have, your fresh edible herbs right there ready to cook, it's awesome. I love the system, and it was super easy to set up. Even a little kid could do it. Last but not least, in our journey of knowledge, we learned how to make fresh cheese at home, which is awesome. I don't know if you've ever gone to the store and had farmer's cheese or goat cheese, but it's super expensive. A lot of times it's going to be anywhere from $5 to $10 for a couple ounces, and we actually found out how to make it at home. So now the great thing is if you live on a homestead, you're self-reliant, and you have goats or cows, and you have the ability to get fresh milk, a lot of times when you have goats and cows, you have an abundance of milk and you don't have the ability to consume it all when you get it. This is a great way to be able to preserve that milk and to be able to make fresh cheese. It's also a great way to go to the store and be able to save money. With this one here, we went ahead and bought some goat milk, some buttermilk, and made the goat cheese. And we got like a pound of goat cheese for about $8, where a couple of ounces would be, $9 to $10. And I think it was a little bit more than a pound. I think it was like a pound and a quarter, pound and a half of goat cheese. Lasted us like 3-4 weeks, and for a fraction of the price. But if we had a goat or a cow, tremendous savings, and it gives you the ability, 1, to be able to barter with it, 2, to be able to feed your family healthy proteins, and it's quick, easy, and you wouldn't need electricity to do it. So if you just had an open fire, you could cheese and give you the ability to have a prepared food that is not only tasty, but really, really good for your family. And it allows that milk to go a lot farther before it spoils. So hopefully this information was helpful for you. If it was, please give us a big thumbs up because that helps us make more videos. As always, please favorite, please like, please tweet, please pin, subscribe so that you can get all the new videos that come out. We are really interested in finding new knowledge, being able to do more with less, and to be able to prepare now so that we're ready later. So if this is something that you like to do, if you like to prepare for you and your family, please join us on our journey so that we can all grow together. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching with us here at The Green Prepper. We'll see you next time.